builders, leaders, community activists, philanthropists, for generations, Ottawa's Jewish community has been at the heart of our city's civic life, founding and nurturing its own institutions, but always looking out at the broader community with affinity and generosity. The greatest expression of that generosity? Donations to the annual campaign of the Jewish Federation of Ottawa. You know, the Jewish community is at the heart of Ottawa's civic life, both figuratively and literally. This Jewish community campus, west of central Ottawa, is a place where people work, play, learn, and care for one another. And its very existence is testament to the generosity of donors to the annual campaign. What you may not know is the scope of the Federation's reach and just how far that generosity goes. The Federation casts a wide net, providing support and services to Jewish and non-Jewish clients, supporting local initiatives with a broader community reach, and providing global assistance to those in need.
We have a lovely day today.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, it's nice.
Hillel Lodge is a leader in long-term care. It's a place filled with warmth and comfort and safety and security, and everybody is happy to call this place either home or their home.
These ones here, you can just color them in whatever color you like.
The funds we receive from the Federation campaign are critical. They're critical to adding that leading edge to really give us the quality difference that we have. And it's in food, nursing, therapeutics. There are so many wonderful ways. The Federation helps with a feeding assistance program that literally is the gold standard in long-term care. So it's people contributing to the Federation that we count on in order to be able to deliver these quality programs year after year.
Next door to Hillel Lodge, we find the offices of Tamir, another agency providing care and fellowship to some of the most vulnerable members of the community.
Nice and steady.
So Tamir is a nonprofit organization that supports Jewish and non-Jewish individuals who have developmental disabilities. The funding from the Federation allows Tamir to provide a wide range of programming to participants. For example, we provide residential programs to participants who have very high and complex needs, in which case we provide around-the-clock care. We also provide day programming.
How I love my college. It was red.
And in addition, we are now involved in musical theater in the community. And an example of our biggest production so far is the Joseph production that we did in the spring of 2010. Those dollars that come from the Federation allow us to provide quality programming and care. And because we have over 100 participants in our programs, in our residences, they rely almost completely on that type of funding in order to enrich their lives.
Beyond providing life-saving and life-enhancing services to those in need, whether a part of the Jewish community or not, the Federation fosters one-on-one connections between different cultural and religious groups. This building behind me is home to a number of educational institutions which covers the broad spectrum of the Jewish community, and they could not function without funding from the Federation's annual campaign. But even, or especially, when it comes to education, the Federation always has an eye to the larger community, understanding that educating others helps to build bridges and break down barriers.
A hug says it all. Jewish students from Hillel Academy joining mostly Muslim students from Charles H. Holtz and Riverview Alternative Schools. The grade 6 classes have been pen pals for a year. Today they meet and find they're not so different after all.
About 8 years ago, I established a program that would teach character education based on Holocaust education. And at my school, most of our students are predominantly Muslim. After 9/11, we had, there were rumors and there were certain things going around our school that 9/11 was a result of a Jewish conspiracy. And so I thought it was important to really kind of delve into that and see where that kind of stuff was coming from. Most of my students had never met anyone Jewish. So we established a link with Hillel Academy and started a pen pal exchange. At that time, we also had David Shento, a Holocaust survivor, come in and speak to my students, and he basically won them over.
There were concentration camps, and don't let anybody ever tell you that it never happened.
At the end of the year, we have something called the Day of Cultural Understanding, where the pen pals get together and they meet for the first time and they take part in collaborative games. I couldn't obviously have done it without the help of the Ottawa Jewish Federation and the Ottawa Jewish community, which is really my success is really a testament to their ability to go outside their own community and support the ideals of citizenship, respect, and tolerance. And whenever I've needed help, they've always been there for me. And I know that I will always be supporting the Jewish community of Ottawa.
Reaching out to other faith communities and to the general community is an integral part of the Federation's mandate. Here's one small example. It may come as a surprise to you that Ottawa hosts the largest dragon boat festival in North America. It's a community-wide charity event. And for the past 3 years, the Sea Lion team, representing Ottawa's Jewish community, has consistently ranked as one of the top 3 fundraising teams out of the 195 teams in total.
We had our best race ever this year. Out of almost 200 teams, we came first in spirit, and we were third in fundraising. We raised over $25,000. And Federation's support with the Sea Lions Dragon Boat team has been amazing from the beginning. They helped launch it, and they've been in partnership with us for several years now. The exciting thing about what we're doing with Federation right now is they're really helping us launch the whole sport of dragon boating in Israel. And so Dragon Boat Israel is really the Sea Lions flagship project, and we're doing that in partnership with Federation.
It's so important to me as a young Jewish adult in this community to be involved, not just in the Jewish community, but as well in the broader community, raising funds.
And it's not just in our Ottawa community where the Federation makes a difference. When natural disasters struck in recent times in places like New Orleans, Haiti, and Japan, funds provided by the Jewish community saved lives and gave hope. Thanks to the generosity of donors going above and beyond the annual campaign, significant dollars have been raised through special relief funds.
In 2006, I was lucky to be part of a mission to Ethiopia, and we actually brought back 10 Ethiopian families who were making Aliyah to Israel, and got to spend a day with them and see their experiences as they entered a new country and started their new lives. Ethiopia isn't the only country in which our money has been used to make a big difference. We've been involved in disaster relief programs in Haiti, in Japan, and New Orleans, for example, and we're just getting involved in a program for African famine relief. So it's really important to understand that our scope is not just local and not just within the Jewish world. It's everywhere. Where there are problems, where there is need, our Federation is part of the solution.
These are just a few examples of the tremendous work done by the Federation, but they're just a snapshot of the important things funded by your donation to the annual campaign. From promoting education, to assisting the vulnerable, to inspiring the next generation to build a better community, living generously does a world of good. By giving to the annual campaign, you become part of a family of donors who improve lives, relieve hardships, and inspire hope every day. Please give generously to the 2012 annual campaign.